Pokemon battle number 3, Jakemen versus Calvin. Here we go. So there's our teams, and that is my finger. Yes. So he leads off with his lawlzz, which is a 5th gen grass type Pokemon. I go out with my Cloyster. I make the noobiest move. Here I go with an Ice Shard. It does a good amount of damage, but it does not kill him, and he just kills me with Giga Drain. Yeah, I don't know what was going through my head during this part, but it was a really bad start. So I switch over to my Volcrona, and he decides to stay in, I guess. So I use my Fairy Dance because I'm faster, and it totally owns him. And I get that sweet special attack boost after using Fairy Dance. So he goes out with Quagsire. I switch out to my Blockum, but he uses a Yawn, so now he forces me to switch out. So he switches out also and goes to his Exetu. His Exetu has a Flame Orb because he probably has that move Psycho Shift. So yeah, I'm faster than him, so I go for the Fairy Dance, but he sets up a Light Screen, which is bad for my Volcrona. So he withdraws, and I just decided to do another Fairy Dance. I didn't know he was going to switch out, so it does nothing to his Quagsire because he has that Light Screen on and because he's like resistant to it. So I switch out to my Blockum again, same thing happens, he yawns, I switch out because I do not want my Ferrothorn asleep. So I switch out to my own fan, and he uses Earthquake, does nothing to my Donphan. And so here I did not expect this, I decided to set up some rocks, and I did not expect this Ice Beam, so I thought that was gonna kill me. But I live with 15 health, and that was super effective, and it was a crit, so that was freaking sweet on for my own fan. So he switches out, and I use the Earthquake, which pretty much one hit KOs this guy because my own Fin has super high attack. High attack, high defense, both. So he switches back into his Quagsire. I go with the Earthquake. It does not kill him, but he goes for the Yawn. So I decide that I want to save my Donphin for later, so I switch out because I don't want him to sleep with low health. Yeah, I switch my Blockum, and he goes for the Recover. So yeah, he pretty much can't do anything to my Ferrothorn. I know that for sure now, knowing his move pool. So I go in, he switches out, I go for the Leech Seed, but he has Magic Bounce, so that's a no-win for me. Oh yeah, it looked like he died, but he probably only had like 1 HP, so he goes for the Roost, and I go for the Substitute, which is cool. And he goes for another Roost, so I'm guessing he doesn't really want this guy to live. But I go for the Payback, which is double damaged because he's always moving before I do, since Ferrothorn is super slow. So he decides to go for like a last minute Light Screen, and I just go for the Payback to knock him out. And there we go, super effective. Awesome. So yeah, there's not much he can do right now since he has 2 more Pokemon. I believe he only has his Gliscor and his that water ghost jellyfish thing. So yeah, he goes for Protect. I go for Leech Seed. Doesn't work because he protected. And now he goes for the Earthquake, which breaks my Substitute, and I get the Leech Seed off. But it doesn't really matter at this point because he forfeits the game. So predicting the Earthquake, I switch to my Skarmory. It doesn't affect him. After that, I believe this is where he gives up because he knows he doesn't stand a chance against my team. So yep, that was a pretty good battle. And yeah, thanks for watching, and bye bye.